What's up, everyone? Welcome back for some more race day adventures. Alright, so I'm back for the very first time ever playing Tony Stewart's Sprint Car Racing. So, yeah, I'm excited to try this game out for the first time. Not entirely sure what to expect with this game, but yeah, obviously, I mean, racing sprint cars on dirt tracks. Good old, just, you know, good grassroots dirt racing, all that good shit. Gotta love it. So, yeah. Hopefully this will be a good game and whatnot. Based on the two, because they, unfortunately, the one thing I don't like about this game, though, is that they make you do, like, the heat races and then the qualifying dash, and it's just like, come on, I just want to hop into the race, but it's like, whatever. But yeah, based off of the first heat race and the first qualifying dash, I gotta say I like what I'm seeing out of this game so far. So, yeah, now let's hop into the actual main event, though. So, yeah, let's throw on some tunes and get this party started.
Welcome to the A-Main. With so many talented drivers, this should be a great race. Good luck, everybody. Grab your seats. The race is just about ready to start.
Alright, let's do it. Yeah, these things are a bit harder to drive than some of the other dirt track style vehicles out there. Like late models and street stocks, in my opinion, have easier handling to understand. Case in point, I got loose as shit right there. So these ones tend to be a little tougher for me, but these sprint cars are fucking crazy. Crazy shit. But that's part of what makes it so fun, is that these things are just so fucking wild. Very hard to drive. But again, that's part of what makes it so interesting. They're just so light, they just get whipped around so fast, it's hard to control them sometimes. Whereas like street stocks and late models and shit, they got more weight to them, so they're a little bit easier to handle in my opinion than these ones. At least they match my personal driving style a little bit better than these things. But these things are fucking wicked fun. Beyond a doubt. I appear to be doing okay so far, so hopefully that trend will continue. And I don't make dumb mistakes like that. But yeah, I gotta say, I like what I'm seeing out of this game so far. Like, the overall graphics and shit, this game seems to be running pretty well. Like, I'm actually kind of impressed. Like, again, I wasn't expecting too much out of this game. But I gotta say, based off of the little bit that I've seen so far, like, I'm kind of impressed. This game seems to be at least graphically consistent. It looks pretty fucking solid, in my opinion. I mean, again, to be fair, I grew up playing the Sega Genesis, so it doesn't take a whole lot to impress me with graphics, but even still, like, nice, just fucking wrecked that guy's ass, but yeah, I gotta say, I do like what I'm seeing so far. I like the way the sky looks, too. I like the, whoa! Getting wild there, but yeah, I like the way the sky looks. You got the wind turbines off the background, that's cool shit. Beyond a doubt.
That's it. This race is over.
Yeah.
Here are the official results.
Nice. Actually won the first race of the day, so that's cool. Gotta love that shit, right? Yeah, but I'm not as good at driving these kind of sprint cars as I am at, like, late models or street stocks or modifieds. Case in point, I goddamn near spun out like 50 times during this race. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm actually pleasantly surprised by what I'm seeing out of this game so far. Like, graphics seem to run fairly decent for what they are. Not like the best frame rate or anything, but at least the frame rate that's there seems to run consistently. There doesn't seem to be any graphical impurities or screen tearing or any of that bullshit, which is always nice. Graphical consistency is always a nice thing. I'd rather have a lower frame rate but have graphical consistency than have the game try to run a high frame rate but have it be graphically inconsistent. So I like that, beyond a doubt. But yeah, the actual graphics themselves, too, are not bad either, in my opinion, anyway. Again, feel free to take my opinion with a grain of salt, but I don't know. Again, it doesn't take too much to impress me with graphics, but still, I like what I'm seeing here. The overall design and shit, I like it. Took out a few people there. No doubt. Yeah, got a little crazy there. Got on the back two wheels. Doing a little wheelie there. Crazy shit. Yeah, good stuff though. Good stuff. Great way to start this off. Yeah, how about that? Got myself a nice first place finish. Hell yeah. All right, well, folks, that will do it for that one, so stay tuned for the next race. Until then, peace out.